All right, welcome to Reality Rundown, episode number 29. Where we'll be recapping last night's episode of Big Brother, where we are a little delayed today. I had some stuff. I had my anniversary yesterday. I had to go to dinner, so we're doing it today, which not a huge deal, but here we are. I'm your host, Connor Nelson, along with my co-host Christian Holman. How you doing today? Got a lot going on.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's been a busy couple days. I mean, all of us from Reality Rundown would like to personally congratulate you on one year.
Thank you.
One solid year of marriage. The first one's the easiest. Don't forget that. Sorry, Kate.
All right, if you guys are watching on YouTube and you like the podcast, leave a like for us. If you have any suggestions for us or anything you would like to hear us talk about or anything like that, leave it in the comments. We will see it there. And if you follow with notifications on, you will get notified when we post so you're not behind on any of the episodes. And if you want to watch us record these live, we go live at twitch.tv/realityrundown after every single episode. Or sometimes the next day, depending on how the times work out. But somewhere between, in the 24-hour span of when Big Brother happens, we will be live recording the episode, so you can catch us there. And if you leave a follow there, you will also be notified when we go live, so you won't miss out on anything. But, yeah, so we're a little behind. But yesterday's episode, we had the HOH competition play out because we didn't see it on Thursday. And we get nominations and a little bit in between. Not much. Again, a lot of filler. There's not much going on. We're getting to the end, and they're just kind of scrapping some whatever they can together. But we get a little bit here. Either way, we start with the HOH competition. It's day 65. Thursday was day 65. And Christmas says in the DR, like right when it starts, that if she wins this, she is 100% putting up Nicole and Cody, and Cody will be her target, even though she thinks Nicole is coming after her.
Yeah, I mean, if you get the chance to take out Cody, you got to go for it because.
Which I'm glad that like she is like in that headspace of like Cody's got to go, because I think a lot of people are like, I'm taking Cody no matter what. So at least she's like.
I think Memphis or Cody would have gone for him for sure. And you know what? This is obviously someone who is not getting spoilers now, but I think there's a potential chance that Nicole might put Cody on the block if one of them win the veto.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like this.
Yeah.
This is the move she needs to make, because she's talking this whole episode. We'll get there. We'll talk about it here in a minute. So this HOH competition, they have these balls. They're like kickballs, some like softballs, and they're all different sizes. And I think there's 25 that they have to take across a teeter-totter, put it in a basket, and get back, and put all of them in without them hitting. If one of them falls out, they have to go and restart. So this whole time, it looks like it's going to be between, well, it's 100% between Nicole, Christmas, and Enzo, or Memphis. Enzo has no chance whatsoever.
It was embarrassing. I was embarrassed for Enzo because I don't think he had more than 5 balls on there at a time.
Yeah, it was tough to watch, but like, yeah, he had absolutely no chance.
For as bad as he did, I don't think he cared if he wins.
No, 100%. He didn't want to win.
Yeah, like there's no reason for him to win that.
And at a certain point, if I was doing that bad and it was very clear that I wasn't gonna win, and I was Enzo in that spot, because Enzo's not going on the block no matter what, I would just like be like, all right, I'm gonna coast. Like I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna like even rush to get any of them on there. He kept going. I think I would just be like, whatever, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go sit with Cody.
I would have faked a back injury or something.
Something, yeah. Like, fall and act like you twist your ankle a little bit. Do something to where like you don't have to keep, because you're not winning this thing.
No, you're just gonna make your butt sore and your back probably a little tight for the next couple days. So maybe live to fight the next battle.
So Christmas gets down. She literally has 2 pumpkins left. I think Nicole was down to maybe like 10 to 8 in that range.
I think she was at 18.
So
Christmas is at 23, 24.
So she had 8 left, and I think Memphis had 4 or 5 left. And so, and she has the right strategy. Go slow, go like super slow in the middle, and then just ease off. So she has her second ball. She's in the middle of, or she may have placed her second ball, and she was going back to get her last one. And I think she turns to see like how everybody else is doing, which who cares?
So
like,
stupid.
What does it matter?
So
if they're ahead of you, they're ahead of you. Like, it's just such a dumb move here. And when she does that, instantly her ball falls off because she kind of wiggles a little bit, knocks that basket up, and her ball falls off. So she has to restart, and she knows she's lost at this point.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as as soon as I saw her look back, like look over at everyone next to her, I was like,
look when you get
she's
done.
lost.
Look when you get across and you're getting your last ball, then look. Don't look when you're in the middle of the teeter-totter, because that's when you're at most vulnerable for the thing.
Yeah, she took on so much pressure in that moment. She's like, she saw it. She counted chickens before they hatch. So it's just, oh God, that was so stupid.
Yeah, that was.
It's like when you're crossing a bridge. They say don't look down. That's what she did. She looked down while crossing the wooden bridge.
Yeah,
it's horrible.
Yeah, but it was bad, because this week could have been so exciting and a lot of chaos if she won, because at this point, again, it's the people that nobody wants in the house are winning everything. But and I'm not even a Christmas fan. I don't like Christmas that much, but it would have been a lot better to see her win than the outcome we got. Either way, Memphis now has, I think, like 3 or 4 balls to go. Nicole is right behind him. And if Memphis, again, just focus here, he would have won. But he does the same thing. He's rushing. He's trying to go faster than Nicole when he's already ahead of Nicole. And Nicole is not going fast. Nicole is going super slow. It's not like Nicole is speeding up at all. So just take your time, do what you've been doing, and you should win this thing. But he speeds up, and it's clear that he's off balance, and he's wiggling, so his ball falls off. He has to restart. So that's really the only chance that Christmas or Memphis had from not going on the block at that point. So it's so bad. Like, I even knew the outcome before I was watching it, and I was still like, how does Christmas blow this? Like, I was watching the whole time, like, she has this easy, and then she does what she does.
I'm just disgusted.
Unbelievable.
On my daughter's
birthday. Either way, Nicole, she does win. Super excited. Real annoying.
Actually, what you could have said is on my anniversary. There we go. Look at that.
It was. There you go. Either way, they all go in the house. Christmas instantly goes back to the back bedroom. She's laying there crying, and she's just upset that... Or no, I think Nicole goes there first, and she's celebrating. She's all excited. Christmas comes in crying, and she's like, I'm happy for you. I'm just disappointed in the way that I did it and just the way it played out. She's like, no, I understand. And so she just gets in bed and just pretty much sobbing. And
which is what she's done all season long, anytime it hasn't gone her way.
So Nicole leaves, and Memphis comes in, and Memphis gives her a hug, and he's like, it's okay, like, it sucks, it does suck, but I was right there with you. I should have won that thing right after you dropped, but I did the same thing, so we'll get through this, which they both know they're going on the block. There's really no chance they're not going on the block here, but
yeah, and
it is what it is.
Nicole was so happy to see Christmas crying.
Oh, yes, 100%.
Like, she's like, Chris is like, I'm not crying because you won it. I'm just crying because I didn't win it, and I'm disappointed in myself. She's like, oh no, it's totally fine. Yeah. And then as soon as she leaves the room, she's like, ha 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 ha, they're crying because I won.
It's because I think Christmas is 100% crying because she lost it. Like, she was that close. I don't think it's because Nicole won, but it's probably
Nicole
part
said.
of it. Yeah,
Nicole
Oh, yeah,
said,
no, yeah.
Oh, they're all crying because they didn't want me to win that.
Yeah.
And then she also says that at the beginning of the episode, she says that she took the shot at Tyler.
Yeah, no, you didn't. What are you talking about?
I was like, what are you talking about?
She takes a lot of credit. She takes a lot of credit for things she doesn't do.
I'm very curious to see, because she's gonna be in the final 2.
I hope not.
You'd be an idiot not to take her. I think.
I agree.
If you're anyone in that house, you got a way better case. Doesn't mean she's not gonna win, but you have a way better case.
If she's the only 2-time winner in Big Brother, I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, and I'm very curious to see if she says that in her final speech that she got rid of Tyler.
I think Tyler will audibly laugh if she says that.
Oh, I think, yeah. I mean, oof. I'm ready for it.
All right, so Enzo and Cody come into the storage room and they're celebrating. They know they're good. Enzo says that he's glad that Nicole won this one because he kept her safe. He didn't vote her out in the triple, and now she is going to take a shot at one of the people that he needs out but doesn't want to do himself to get the blood on his hands. So he's happy that Nicole's won at this point because he was kind of putting his eggs in the basket of like, Nicole's going to win one of these last few comps, and when she does, this is the reason I kept her.
Yep. And
So.
he's like, she owes me one now, which she really doesn't. I mean, it would maybe not be the worst thing in the world to go against that side of the house for her because
I don't think Enzo's the play. Cody is definitely the play.
Yeah, I think Cody would take Enzo. I think Cody would take Enzo final two, but I don't think Enzo would take Cody if it's Cody and Nicole. I think Enzo might take Nicole.
Well, see, here's what I think: Cody and Enzo both might take Nicole, but I don't think Christmas or Memphis would take Nicole.
Oh, I think they would.
See, I don't think they would. They may.
Memphis definitely would take Nicole, and Christmas might be like, oh no, I'm going to be honorable to my alliances.
Yeah,
but Memphis would do what Memphis thinks would do best for him.
But also you got to look at like from Nicole's side, like she's probably looking at like Cody is super loyal to me, Enzo is more loyal to me than them two. I don't know, but I do agree that like even if you get to the final two, what is your argument of what did you do? She keeps saying that she played this great game and all, but like she does have a great social game, which is crazy because who likes being around her? But what like other than that, what is she's not done anything. Like the one HOH she gets, it was Final Five, which is a good one to get because like you're in trouble if you don't. No, it's anybody's game at that point. But like what can you say? Like I did this, this, and this. She can say like I hung on to the people that I trusted and they brought me along. So I don't know. I just think she needs to make a bigger move than what she thinks of. Like, well, we'll get there. She talks about it here in a minute. Either way.
Which now, if she does vote out Cody, or vote out Cody even, then it might even look bad in the because bad for jury because they'd be like, oh, she's just a snake, which everyone already calls her a snake.
Yeah, I think she's already got that.
Might be bad for her. Maybe not though, but it could be. But
Maybe.
That's the whole thing about it.
You never know.
There's a pro and con to everything.
Yeah. Cody and Memphis are talking at the table, and they're just like, I think Memphis says, as long as we get the veto, we're good. And right after this, Cody's in the DR, and he's like, I don't trust Memphis. Like, I know he has these other side things going on, so if he's on the block this week, which he is, I think this is our time to shoot at him. Any thoughts there on Memphis going this week?
Well, I don't think they're going. You know, I think it'd probably be the smarter move, but then again, I'm not sure because
I think
I don't really think it matters. Honestly,
I don't either because I think both like
Nicole,
I think people don't necessarily love Memphis in the jury. I think he's rubbed some people wrong, but on the other hand, I don't think people like Christmas in the jury. So like, take your pick, really.
Yeah, and I think they both have. I mean, I think Memphis has probably won more than Christmas in the house, but I think their odds of winning any comp is about the same.
It's literally a crapshoot of like who you think is not going to win the comp.
Yeah, and potentially who's going to take you further.
Yeah.
Which I think, I don't. Yeah, literally for everyone in that house, it's just like rock paper scissors. Whoever loses goes home.
Yeah. Enzo and Nicole and Cody, they're talking in the HOH room. And they 100% know that they're going after Christmas and Memphis, but they don't really know who yet. But then Enzo speaks up. He's like, yo, we got to go after Memphis. It's got to be Memphis. And we get kind of like they agree, but not really, like it's not set yet.
Yeah, which the plan changes 9 times every single week.
Daily, yeah.
So it's just kind of, I guess this is literally one of these evictions that we'll just find out on eviction night.
Yes.
So unless one of them come down, and then we still find out on eviction night, but there might be something crazy happen if.
You're right. And this is when we get Nicole. She's talking about how like she's ready to make a big move, and she doesn't care what she has to do. She doesn't care how much blood she gets on her hands. But this week she doesn't care, and she's gonna go for a big move. And if that's your thought process there of like you need to make a big move for the jury to like be respected in your game to be respected, this is what I say, like if you get Cody out here, you can be like, I took out the front runner that was like coasting to the end, like he was gonna win the game. And he was on my side. I knew he was taking me, yet I still took him out because I knew I wasn't gonna beat him, and I knew nobody was gonna beat him.
Yeah, the argument you have there is I took out the king. Even though
he ran this game from start to finish.
Yeah, even though it'd be an easier route to get there, I needed to help build my resume, and Cody was in the way.
Yeah,
You know,
and I
but
think
at the same time, the whole like making a big move, everybody at this point in the game is really good at the game. So it still appears to be a big move, whoever gets kicked out. Everyone seems like a big move.
Yeah, I mean, in a sense. But I just think the pros of getting Cody out are much greater than the cons. And even, I think with anybody at this point, like, if they get Cody out, like, that's a staple, like, I got Cody. Like, he literally controlled this game from start to finish. They will all know this at this point. And it's like, I didn't need to take him out at this point, but I went ahead and cut him because I needed something to show, like, I'm here to play and I did this. Which I think Nicole's, like, if she gets the final two and the only person she's gotten out of the game is Memphis or Christmas, they're just going to be like, who cares? Like, you got Memphis or Christmas. Like, good job, I guess. I just don't think it'll hold that much weight. But I could be wrong.
I think with it being All-Stars, and that was part of the thing this season, where people are always like, I want to make a big move. Well, you're going with All-Stars, so to some extent, getting rid of anyone's a big move.
Yeah, I agree.
Because these players are supposedly really good players.
In quotations.
Yeah.
Now we get to the Christmas walking in on Enzo, which, again, I thought I heard, like, a knock or, like, Enzo say something, but maybe they just put that in but after a point, like, this is the third time he's been walked in on the bathroom, like, it's Enzo's fault. Like, this.
Well, you know what? It really isn't. Can they lock the door? I don't think they can lock the door. And Christmas, both times she walked in on him, she didn't knock.
No, the first time she did. The second time she didn't.
It didn't look like she knocked.
I think the first time she did.
I thought I heard Enzo say something whenever she walked in.
The first time, that's what I thought. Like, I thought I heard someone say something, or like him say something. But
the second time, she didn't even knock. She just opened the door. And
fair
Enzo did
enough.
knock before he walked in. So I don't think it's necessarily Enzo's fault.
But he's the only one getting walked in on. That's the thing. Like, I don't, like, why is he the only one going at it? I don't know. It's crazy.
That's the potty monster out there getting him.
Christmas now goes up and talks to Nicole in the HOH room. And Nicole is just like, listen, I have really no reason to put up Enzo or Cody. They've not done anything to me. Whereas in the triple, you voted me out, and Memphis has put me on the block. So I'm leaning towards that because I don't really have anything else to go off of. And Christmas is just like, well, if we look at it this way, like, there's two people that the jury are going to love, which she's talking about Cody and Enzo. And then she's like, the hierarchy basically of the house is you got Cody 1, Memphis 2, then me, then Enzo, then you. Which, if you're trying to, like, butter someone up, you can't be like, you're at the bottom of the totem pole.
You need to, I don't think that's a horrible call, honestly, because this is exactly what we were talking about. Needing to make a big move, and this is what I was thinking during the show. Like, if I was thinking I was going on the block, here's what I might be saying to Nicole. I would obviously have to think about it a lot, but I literally might say, Nicole, I think personally, if I make it to final 3, I'm taking you to final 2 because I think
that's the pitch. Yeah,
and that's what I would say. I would say. I don't think I can beat Cody. I don't think I can beat Enzo or Memphis. You know, just whoever else you want to say.
Yeah.
But you say I'm taking you. So it's like, don't put me on the block. Don't give me the chance to go home because you definitely have a final 2 with me because I think I can beat you.
Because I don't think you've done anything. Yeah. You're right.
On top of that, this is your chance to build a resume.
Yeah. I mean, that's the pitch right there. That's 100% the pitch of, like, if you have any chance of doing anything, that's it. I don't think Nicole would be receptive to it because I think she's already got it locked in her head that she's not going to stray from Cody or Enzo. So, but yeah, I agree. I think that's the pitch you have to make. Yeah, which she kind of went about it right there, I guess, in a sense, but not like you just said.
Yeah, that's how I would lay it out. Just be like, I'm taking you because I think I'm gonna beat you, and that's as far as it goes. And if you think you can beat, I'm sure you probably think you can beat me. So let's see who can win. Let's
see what happens here. Yeah, I agree. Either way, Cody walks in and Kristen's like, "Do you want to talk?" And he's like, really awkward about it, but like, yeah. And she leaves, and Nicole's like, "Thank God. Why did that take you so long?" Like, clearly, like, nobody wants to have conversations with Christmas.
Yeah. Christmas. I think Christmas rubs people the wrong way. So Nicole actually could beat Christmas because Christmas really does rub people the wrong way.
Yeah, 100%. And so they talk, and Nicole basically just lays out exactly what Christmas just said to her, and was like, "You're obviously the target for her. She's coming after you." And then Cody's like, "Well, I mean, why would I get rid of Memphis then? Like, I'm flipping the vote. I'm voting Christmas out of here," which is exactly not what Nicole wanted at this point. She did not want it to go that way. But he's like, if she's coming she's coming after me, why am I keeping her in this game?
Yeah, it was literally the exact opposite of what she wanted, and he's like, "I gotta get her out." But
he's like, "I'm flipping the vote. I don't care."
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you think Memphis is taking you? You literally said all week that you don't trust him. I mean, you think it's different in any other way? You're at the Final Four. No one's taking you, Cody. You have to earn it now.
Yeah.
Except for Enzo. Nicole won't, but
yeah.
Just you have to be thinking at this point, like, I'm obviously the front runner for this game. Mm-hmm. Good chance no one takes me.
Yeah. But you can tell Nicole is like visibly like you're not flipping this vote, like you're doing what I want, and he's like he's like kind of joking, but in the DR he's like, "Listen, if it helps my game, I'm gonna do what I need to do. Like I don't really care what the HOH wants."
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing.
Which that's why it should be.
Why do we respect HOHs so much?
Stupid.
They get to nominate. Now we get to vote.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Yeah. As soon as the nominations are locked in after the veto, the HOH has zero power at that point. It's all up to the people voting. So, like, vote how you need to vote. Don't vote just based off, like, the HOH says, this is my target, this is who I want out. I mean, maybe, the first couple weeks, but, like, other than that, like...
Yeah, which in a week like this, the HOH does have power after, because the HOH does get a vote as well, in case of a tie.
Yeah.
But... Which you don't want to rub the HOH the wrong way in this instance.
Yeah, you got to make sure you you have the votes and you get it, but
yeah,
it does drive me nuts. Where are we at?
Nicole finding it or telling Cody.
We get to they're all up in the HOH room, and Enzo talks about how he has a 10-year foot stalker. Someone that stalked his feet for 10 years, which I could have completely gone without this segment.
I thought that was hilarious.
Of course you did.
I like the segments like this. It's not all about gameplay. I like to hear the funny things about the house, make you like people in the house. That's good stuff to see. That's always one of my favorite parts about Big Brother.
Special appearance, your dog.
Oh, congrats.
First time we get the dog.
Hazel's a celebrity. Look at that. But I like the segments like this. You get to learn about the people a little bit, and it might win some fans. There's a very, very good chance Enzo is America's favorite house guest.
Maybe.
I think.
Maybe. I'm not saying I like segments like this. I could have just gone without the feet. The feet were just really gross.
I thought it was hilarious.
Could have gone without it.
Just the idea that some woman's paying for. Or no,
I don't think she's paying. I don't think so.
She's paying, but it's just hilarious. The 45-year-old single man has a random foot stalker.
It's disgusting.
And they both mutually benefit.
It's disgusting. But yeah, after this we get this is Memphis's pitch to Nicole. He comes up and he says that he didn't make any other deals besides the committee, which he's clearly lying here. And like, why even say this? Like, there's no really reason to say this, especially if, like, you're going up. Just make the deal you want to make. Don't say, I've not made anything else, because you never know. Like, Cody went and told Nicole the deals you made. So, like, on the off chance that does happen, don't even say it. Like, because it's just going to make you look terrible if they do know.
Yeah. And, like, it's like, maybe even at this point, tell her about the deals that were made.
Yeah.
You know?
Be like, I did this and this, but, like, I realize that now, like, I need you in this game. And, but here's the deal he made her, which is, again, not a good deal. Like, why would she take this? And even if she does take it, it's just
deal.
like, you got to give, like, I think with Memphis right now is he thinks that he is 100% safe no matter what. If he stays on the block, he has Cody and Enzo. They're going to vote to keep him in this house, and no matter what. So he's just kind of offering a little bit of something in the off chance she doesn't put him on the block. But that's just not the case. So
yeah, he thinks that both committee or both Wise Guys alliances are solid.
Yeah, and they're just not. There's 100% cracks in those alliances. But he says if you keep me off the block, I will vote the way you want me to vote, No matter what, if I win the veto, I won't use it. But next week, if you win the veto, you take me to Final 3. If I win it, I take you to Final 3. That's it. Why would she take that deal? Like, that's so stupid. Like,
No,
you got if you want to take a shot of staying off the block, you've got to offer the world. I'll take you to Final 2 no matter what. It's me and you to the end. Like, even if you're not going to, you have to at least offer it.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I mean, at least lie. You know, at least lie.
Yeah,
It's a horrible.
it was tough.
That was so dumb.
I just think it's Memphis. He thinks that he's safe no matter what. He's not going anywhere. He's got Cody and Enzo voting, so like, what does he have to worry about? He's just kind of throwing it out there just to see if he can stay off the block, which he's not going to. But we get to again. Christmas walks in on Enzo. This time, literally, just walks straight in, doesn't do nothing, just straight up opens the door, and there's Enzo. So poor Enzo.
It's like it's a game now at this point. But you know, I really do think Enzo's my house guest or America's favorite house guest because he's the only house guest we get segments that are funny.
Yeah.
So you have your common Big Brother fan who doesn't get spoilers, who doesn't read the things on Twitter or whatever, and they only see what Big Brother portrays.
Yeah.
So it's like he's definitely front runner, I believe.
Yeah, I can see it. So we get to nominations. She, of course, nominates Christmas and Memphis. Says that Memphis put her on the block. Christmas voted her out in the triple. So at a certain point, like, I got to look out for me, and that's really all I had to base it off of. Cody and Enzo hasn't done anything to me. And, yeah, I mean, that's just about it. I think it could get interesting if the veto is won by either Christmas or Memphis. I don't think it will get interesting. I think it'll just be like Cody or Enzo will play rock, paper, scissors. They'll pull candy. They'll do something. One of them will go up. The other one will go home. Obviously, Christmas or Memphis, whoever's on the block, and it's going to be either one of them.
Yeah.
But as it stands, I think Memphis is the target after last night. But, I mean, always things could change. There's no telling what's going to happen. But I think right now Memphis is the clear target.
Yeah, I think we'll hear 3 different targets on Wednesday as well.
Yeah, 100%. It'll go back and forth. They'll make it seem like whatever it isn't, they'll make it seem like it is.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. You got anything else from last night?
My heart and mind is clear.
All right, well, if you guys are watching this podcast on YouTube and you liked it, leave a like for us. If you have any suggestions for us, anything you want us to talk about, you can leave it in the comments. And if you subscribe with notifications on, you will get notified every time we post, so you won't miss an episode. If you want to watch us record these live, we go live after every single episode of Big Brother, sometimes the day after, depending, but we'll be there. If you leave a follow there, it will notify you when we go live, so you won't miss anything. Other than that, we appreciate you guys listening, and we will be back Wednesday night after the episode.
Peace out.